has taken off on a weird line.
And it's going to be in the rough, it looks like.
Rich, there's rough and rough. That ball is needle-nosed down.
Can't even see it from here. He'll need to be strong with this.
Should be safely on deck. Rich, that was some shot out of the rough. I really didn't think he could even get that on the green.
Well, just to get it on the green, as you say, I think is a big win. Made a par in his previous round. This time, it's for birdie. He'd settle for par here. Settles in over the putt. They'll take it. That's a par. Now to the first par 3 here at the Tour Championship at East Lake. It is the second hole, 214 yards. And really, to score well at East Lake, players cannot afford to miss the green on the short side of the flagstick, and that's especially true right here. This par 3 plays a bit shorter than the yardage, but it is a must to put the ball on the green. That green slopes dramatically from back to front and from left to right and is guarded by bunkers on both sides. Not quite what he wanted. Tee shot is in the bunker. Great knees, great hands in this shot.
Yeah, touch. You have to have that feel. You have something between the ball and the club face, so it's a different feel, but you also have to have imagination.
Did the smart thing there, Frank. Took his medicine, back out onto the fairway. Frank, just been a really sloppy hole to this point.
Whew, just a barrage of mistakes, really. And, well, the best he can do, really, with a good one is to get away with a bogey, and that's what he's got to think of.
Frank had hit the green, but just didn't have enough backspin.
Yeah, you wonder what he's thinking on that.
Good thing he stayed in the first cut, because just a couple of feet over, that rough is really deep. How good was that, Frank, from the rough?
Oh, that's amazing. That's a masterclass in short game.
Shouldn't be a problem here. Not a good hole of golf here. It is that time to pick up and move on. Frank, what are the players facing here at this short par 4 third?
It's uphill, so it'll play a little longer than what it measures on the card. The green, I think, is the most interesting aspect of this hole. That back portion, you have to really be precise there, but you can use the slope when the flag's on the front. Try and spin it back towards that flag.
Getting set for this next shot from the rough, what does the player need to be careful of here, Frank?
Well, this is where we're going to see exactly how good they are, because, you know, that's not exactly the best lie, but it's sort of doable if you know what you're doing.
Oh, no, look out, Frank. I think he flushed that one.
Oh, this is going, gone. Well, just a little too much, Rich.
I don't know if it was wind at his back. He didn't calculate it, but he's going to be left with a difficult chip shot here. That is a tremendous shot right there. Touch and nerve. He had it all, and he has the bottom of the barrel. For those of you just tuning in, we're checking in now on our featured golfer here at the 4th. Frank, what's happening early in this third round? Doesn't look good.
Oh, it's a shocker, Rich. It really is. There's nothing like we saw the first 2 days. A series of mistakes just compounding one after the other. Really right now, talk to the caddy, talk to somebody, talk to someone in the crowd. You've got to change things around.
I mean, he just blasted it down the fairway, well over 325 yards. Well, he's going to have to hit the same club a lot harder or just hit another one. That should be pretty good right there, on the safe side. Chance for birdie after that beautiful shot. Birdie here yesterday, trying to do it again today. Frank, this game will drive you crazy.
Yeah, you can do so many things right, and then just something so simple, completely wrong.
Just needs to keep it steady here over the putt. Good effort and good par putt. You mentioned of the previous hole that 440 is no longer considered a long par 4. You have to push them past 500 for it to be considered long these days. So here we are, 520-yard par 4 at the Tour Championship here at East Lake.
There's something about a well-hit shot.
Nice long tee shot there and a good lie, Frank. Remember, this was converted from a par 5 to a long par 4. It's a tough second shot here at the 5th. This hole really sets up well for the player. Birdie yesterday and a chance for another one today. Not a gimme, but well within his range.
Rich, that just adds insult to injury to the rest of the field. Another birdie and the gap even wider.
A sensational performance. This is really one of the most scenic holes on tour all year long and a fitting spot for the season finale, the Tour Championship presented by Coca-Cola. It's the 6th hole. It's over 200 yards, and there's plenty of blue water out there just to keep a player focused on the task at hand. This is a good-looking shot. Well, that's how you play the game right there. Knock it on the green and give yourself a good look at birdie. Birdie here yesterday. This putt again for birdie. Just a little too much juice on that birdie putt, Frank.
It was bold, very bold.
Good work right there. He'll settle for par. On to the 7th hole here at East Lake and the Tour Championship. Can't ask for much more here at the 7th. He has hit a good one. Well, Frank, as we know, golf is not played generally on a flat surface, and here we go, uphill.
Yeah, and the uphill lie is going to guarantee you more loft than normal. So you're going to have to counteract that with maybe an extra club.
Well, that is an exceptional shot on the green and in position for a birdie.
Yeah, it's a formality now.
And getting ready for the putt. It happens sometimes, Frank. They don't all drop.
No, but you try telling them right now.
So just a formality here. And he has it.
A good putt redeems all.
Here's another dogleg to the left at East Lake in the Tour Championship. It's the 405-yard par 4 8th hole, and position is paramount here off the tee. You see those 3 fairway bunkers along the left side. You need to avoid those. You want to be positioned on the right. If you get it down that right side in the fairway, you'll have a good chance to attack the whole location. Par 4 8th, Frank, draw it up for us, this approach shot.
Well, a good tee shot, just a short iron in here. This is one hole really where you should go at the flag. If the flag's on the left, take it on. Flag's on the right, take it on. And the reason why is you're going to keep the ball in the right section.
Appears to be what they call a commercial play. Very solid. Had a birdie here yesterday in their close. Great opportunity for another one. Shouldn't be a problem here, but not a formality either. Well, there's an opportunity wasted.
Just knock it in for a par, and let's forget about this one. Golf is not about perfect, but it is going to hurt the cause.
Drops for a par. We mentioned at the start of this Tour Championship, East Lake is a par 70, so just 2 par 5s, and here is the first on the golf course. It's the 9th, 600 yards. There's some water in play. Still, though, a good chance for birdie. Ideal position, sitting up perfectly.
Second shot.
Into the tall cabbage. That ball is swallowed up. Just trying to make clean contact from the rough.
Great shot out of the rough. He avoided all the troubles just to get that on the green.
That was not an easy shot. He'll settle. This for another birdie on this hole on the week. Good putt. As we get set for the back nine here at the Tour Championship, finale for the FedEx Cup. There is so much riding on today's round. Rich Lerner pleased to be alongside Frank Nobilo, calling all the action for EA Sports. And a 469-yard demanding par 4 set to greet the players here as they get going on the back nine. Good contact, good result. Officials calling that one around 310 yards. Rich Lerner alongside Frank Nobilo. We are in Atlanta, Georgia for the final round of the Tour Championship and set to give out $10 million, the bonus to the winner of the FedEx Cup playoffs. And Frank, I can't help but think, what would Bobby Jones have thought as you walk through the clubhouse and you feel and see his presence? What would the legendary Bobby Jones have thought about a $10 million payout?
Well, I think if Bobby Jones was alive today, Rich, he might have just turned pro rather than staying an amateur. His last round of golf is here, actually inside the clubhouse there. You'll see that scorecard, and if my memory serves me correct, he shot an even past 72. 72 won't get it done today, though.
You can't hide the flagstick from that man.
He is just unbelievable. That never deviated offline.
Frankie's going for 2 birdies in a row.
If he can knock this one in, then that's certainly going to help the confidence.
Came to the putt, excited to make birdie. Now, settle for par.
Yeah, little change in the attitude right now. When you've let one go, you've got to really knuckle down there and make sure you don't drop a shot. It's important this one goes in.
Got it for par. Tour Championship presented by Coca-Cola from East Lake Golf Club continuing. We're at the 11th hole. It is the only hole on the golf course under 200 yards. It's a 197-yard par 3. Well, it looks as though they're going to need to use all their strength to sort of hack it out of that rough, missing it off the tee here.
Oh, and it gets a good kick. It's only in the first cut.
That's not
too bad.
Frank, I like the way he sort of starts his swing a little bit on the outside and then drops it right on plane. Well, that's what the great ones do. From the rough, they use their skill and their strength to get it out and get it close. Wow, I thought he made that.
Well, that even caught me by surprise, Rich. I thought par was in the bag.
This now for bogey. Settles in over the putt. Wow, I thought it was going in just off the mark by a fraction. Just a little tap in here. Seems to really have the touch today. Another short par 4 here at the Tour Championship. East Lake Golf Club with a FedEx Cup on the line. The 12th is only 391 yards. What do you make of this hole, Frank?
It's a nice little downhill par 4, Rich, going all the way back down towards East Lake itself. And another positional hole off the tee, leaving just a short iron in, but very deceptive green to read. It's actually fairly flat.
That is a fantastic long shot.
There's no way he could hit that without a tail breeze. Surely that breeze had to help there.
Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
Oh, get down. Look out.
It's over. The green.
So the second of the par 4 goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. Let's see if he does it here.
Oh, what an incredible shot. This is a good driving hole. From the championship tee box, players will aim just to the right of those fairway bunkers. A left center fairway position is ideal. Right center workable, but it means dealing with the right greenside bunker on the approach. Like many others here at East Lake, the green is sloped from back to front. That's classic Donald Ross, making ball position on the green critical. That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
That's in the fairway. If the conditions are right, a player can take it deep here into red figures. Zach Johnson, and he's not one of the longest hitters, but he is about as good with a wedge in his hand as anyone on tour. Zach Johnson back in 2007 shot, how's this, 10 under 60 in the Tour Championship presented by Coca-Cola. Another good swing, and it looks like, Frank, another really good shot. Just a pure strike and a perfect result. He'll have a good look at birdie now. Little redemption chance here. Had bogey yesterday. And he has it for birdie. Here at East Lake in the Tour Championship, this par 4 14th is straight away, but it is narrow. You have to put the ball in play off the tee here. Wait, this could be really good, Frank.
Oh, straight at it.
Beautiful rhythmic swing right there and right down Peachtree. Frank, looking at a downhill approach shot here at the par 4 14th, how important is club selection?
It's vital here, Rich. You've got to adjust for that downhill. Plus, the pitch of the fairway, more than often, the ball is going to be slightly below your feet. So if anything, you want to err on the left side of the flag.
No problems there. Really good approach shot. And now, good look at birdie.
Even par currently.
Frankie took plenty of time on this birdie putt. He looked at it from 3 different angles. He forgot one very important ingredient.
Yeah, pace. You can definitely fall in love with the line, even with approach shots as well, but obviously we see it more on putting.
He's made it. Straightaway par 4 here at East Lake in the Tour Championship, the 14th, 442 yards. A great way to start a hole, nicely placed in the fairway. Second from an excellent lie.
Yeah, it was a little over-ambitious.
Not in the fairway, but not too bad. Just in that first cut. On the green and looking at a birdie opportunity. Getting set now over the putt. Well, this one's tracking. And he has it, Frank.
I don't believe it.
And the Tour Championship winding its way to the finish. We're at the 16th hole now, demanding par 4, 481 yards.
Nice.
Yeah, looks good.
Happiness is a long, 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 long walk after that one.
Frank, this is a position where a player is absolutely licking his chops here. Good chance to make a birdie.
Yeah, this is when this game just looks like fun. Bunkers don't seem to be in play. The only thing you're really looking at right now is just the flag.
Seems to like it. Headed for the fat part of the green. Really in control of this hole. Birdie yesterday and another opportunity on the way. This for another birdie on this hole on the week. Sinks the putt for birdie. Down to the wire here at the Tour Championship at East Lake Golf Club. Now set to play the par 4 17th at 455 yards.
Well, a hard hole after that tee shot has now become an easy hole.
It's the great equalizer. When you can drive the golf ball, Frank, just like that, boy, it opens up so many avenues, and he'll have plenty to choose from here. Looks good. Chance to make a birdie. Oh, can't hide the flagstick from that man. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. Well, no problems there.
Yeah, keeps the round going, keeps the momentum on his side.
Well, it comes down to this at the Tour Championship at East Lake Golf Club here in Atlanta. One good swing. It's a par 3 finishing hole, the 18th, and it's all you want at 235 yards. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
That was not a very good read right there. Not a gimme, but well within his range. Frank, you hate to miss it from that distance.
More than a setback there.
Clean this up with a tap.
Now, in this situation, Rich, a bogey's not all that bad. Still has the lead.
There you have it. Round 3 is finished, and it was a good one.